start of the Loire 725 kilometer. And it's planned to pedal from Roanne to Paimbœuf in 7 days. But you have to plan all the stages and where you stop, everything by yourself. And I will be only allowed to pedal between 6 a.m. to 10 p.m. Also have to organize your support and your overnight stay by yourself. So my dad will follow with the camper van and find a good spot where we can sleep. And now I'm just preparing the Moon Valley bars and my Vico fish that goes on the board. Plan is to eat a piece of the bar every hour, and then my dad will bring something for lunch and then also something for dinner and also water to refill. I don't know what to expect or how it will go because I never did something like this before. Super excited, and let's go. almost done. I have 140 kilometers right now. Planned was 150, but probably will be 160 because I have a way higher average speed than expected, 11.2 right now. Because I think the water level is like 2 meters higher than normal, which makes it fast. And also most of the portages and obstacles were covered with water. Well, the highlights of the day, the wild and untouched nature, a lot of white cows, and a croissant brought by my dad. And the lowlights, well, I got pretty tired after 6 hours. So we will see what tomorrow will bring. Day 2, 13 hours pedaling. 160 are planned, so 20 more to go. The highlights, the feeling of owning the river all by myself. The river got a lot wider and also the current slowed down, so it got harder, as I probably also slowed down. Yeah, the low lights, my back is really hurting. The shoulders are better, but the back is a bit shitty, and also my knees. Yeah, I can't go down. So we will see how this will be tomorrow. The weather, sunny most of the day, which made it a bit hot, but no wind, which is actually nice. Yeah, so one more portage and then dinner, so it will be surprise what my dad heated up, so I will eat on the board floating down. Yeah, and then get some rest.
Wahrscheinlich schon, ich weiß es nicht.
Man Feuerwehr gehört. Also ich glaube, der eine Blitz hat irgendwas getroffen.
Ja, er ist dokumentiert.
day 3. 125 kilometer done. Probably will be 140. Yesterday I did 155 in the end. Yeah, the landscape didn't change too much. There's the one castle. So it was still green, trees, bushes, and mixed up with some little towns and cities and 3 castles. Yeah, the river got wider and slower. And yeah, the weather was this morning started with a thunderstorm. It was dark and heavy rain, so I couldn't even see the nose of the board. And then I was searching almost 30 minutes for a place to hide because the lightnings went down left and right together with thunder. But yeah, in the end I found a spot to hide, and yeah, I was a bit scared. And then after that, like 2 hours later, the sun came out, and then it was quite hot. And yeah, the low light of the day was 30 kilometers of headwind, which made it a pretty tough day. And the highlights, yeah, food again, croissants and some pasta now for dinner, and some fun little rapids under some bridges, which normally are not possible to go through with a hard board, I think. Yeah, bit overall tired. Tomorrow will probably be a shorter day, so yeah, let's see.
day 4. 120 kilometers down, probably 5 more. And yesterday I did 142 in the end. I just had to sit out an hour ago a crazy heavy thunderstorm under the bushes with hail and lots of wind. So I just had to change clothes. The landscape, the river got even wider and lots of green, some towns again and some cities, castles. It didn't change too much. The highlights, I think, like for the 4 days now, there's almost no trash. Only maybe in the cities, but it's surprisingly clean. And the low light, which is actually pretty funny now, but this morning I thought I lost my taste because my porridge tasted horrible, spicy, sour. It was really bad, and we couldn't find out why. And then this afternoon, when I wanted to drink soup, we found out that my dad boiled vinegar instead of water, so I ate the porridge with vinegar. So today a shorter day, and tomorrow will be another shorter day, and then one more small stretch towards the finish.
Schon zu spät.
I can go. Yeah. I don't.
Recording for day 5, but actually it's day 6. But I finished yesterday after almost 71 hours of pedaling and 75 with breaks and portages and everything. And it was quite intense after 90 kilometer, because until the 90 kilometer I had an average of 11 kilometer per hour, and then it dropped to not even 5 because the tide came in, and actually you had back current, but the tide pushing for the last 25 kilometer, and the tide changed, so the current was pretty strong, but also strong headwind, and I pedaled super hard. I don't know where this energy came from, and then I finished at 9:40, so just in time, and a lot of people there, and Alain gave me a trophy. So it's probably now the record in time for a SUP so far, and I was the only woman in the race. So that was pretty cool. So it's over, and today I'm feeling pretty much okay. A bit pain in the knee and a numb toe, and hands also pretty much okay. Tired but happy, proud, and richer in hundreds of experience. Sad that it is over, but also happy that it is over. Thankful for this experience, and also for the support of my dad, which was really great. Thanks for organizing to Allah for this great experience.